Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening. I have here your host, Mihaela Hegarty, and we're starting with answering your questions. Great to see you. So great to see you. Let's dive in as we're making our capsules, as we dive in with the oils. So great to see you, and I can see your first questions. Just to explain for new people which are on my channel, I'm going to deepen with my magnesium, high absorbable magnesium, Meta Power Recharge. I'm here, your host. Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm here, your host, and I'm going to answer your questions in regards to your ailments, your diseases on the physical body from a different point of view, I will say. And this is a holistic view, body, mind, spirit, and also from the perspective of New Germanic medicine. Hi, good evening on YouTube. It's so great to see you as well. Hello, hello from wherever you are. Please drop in the chat which country are you connecting from. I'm very curious. I am connecting from the UK, where is about 2 o'clock in the morning. How about you? Where are you connecting from? And especially one person on YouTube, I'm curious where you are from. So if you want to understand why did you get sick from a holistic point of view, drop your question in the chat. USA, it's great to see you. It's great to connect with you in USA. It's lovely. And I'm going to explain from a, maybe you're not used to that, but this is why I'm here every single evening. Education, mindset, personal development, and of course information, because what I'm going to say to you, it will definitely work. The information, it will work on your system of beliefs. In the moment when your system of beliefs will start questioning, oh, hang on, yeah, I've never thought about that approach that Mihaela told me, and then you will start seeing that the system of beliefs will impact on your thoughts will impact on your actions, and of course you will get the results based on that. So great to see you. Please drop your questions in the chat. I can see the first question in regards to Candida. I'm going to put my magnesium, and then we'll start talking about what means Candida from a body, mind, and spirit perspective. Okay, so you'll see how I do it. I put it in my water, and this is the flavor of wild strawberry. We also have lemon, and we also have lemon and lime. Okay. Well, here in the UK is already 1st of February, so I was expecting the 1st of February to put my order in, because in doTERRA, when we place an order of 125 points by the 15th of the month, but starting with the 1st of the month, you get one oil for free. And in Europe, it is Balance 5 milliliter of an amazing oil. Okay. I'm also going to drop in my water my high absorbable vitamins, minerals, and greens. It's called the VMG. Okay, I need this every single day to support my wellness. As I am a woman of almost 48 years old. Okay, in March I'm going to be 48 years old. I'm also menopausal for 5 years in May, so I need to support my body with everything that it asks for. Okay, vitamin, mineral, greens, omegas, collagen, and so on. So you'll see me making my potion, or cocktail of vitamins, minerals. So Candida, it refers to that overgrowth of yeast, Candida in your body, and usually it is in your gut, it is in your mouth, Yeah, hello, in your mouth and also in your intimate area. And physically, this is the candida is linked to a gut microbiome imbalance. So your gut is imbalanced, okay? You have also weak immune system. Thank you so much for being here. Let's just share the live and get a little bit more people on here. I know it's quite late, but I'm sure that we can impact more people. But if we love these likes, tap, it will grow with the numbers and it will bring it to the most popular lives at the moment on TikTok and not only. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. That is your way to say thank you to the universe. I'm giving you this information and you give the love back in order to impact more people. Thank you. So your microbiome has a lot of imbalance. Your immune system is weakened, and this is why you get candida. Okay. Also, you have that excess of sugar, especially that refined sugar, that processed sugar from the sweets that you're eating, also from the carbohydrates. That you are eating too much. Maybe you used antibiotics in the last period of time, and that, thank you so much, number one. I would love to message you. The only problem is I don't know how to do it. It's very tough for me. But please, oh my God, that was so funny. That was so funny. It was TikTok, by the way. I am on YouTube as well here, and on TikTok, someone just sent me like a present and got me a mustache and a hat. So that was really funny. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. And yeah, so that's what's happening with at your physical body in regards to candida. Antibiotics used for whatever disease or whatever you had, and then it's causing you issues in your body. Prolapse. Okay, Caribbean goddess. Tell me a little bit about where you are, so we know where to connect from. Tell me, are you from the Caribbeans? I'm curious, which country? Yes, which country, by the way? I am. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's great. Dominican Republic. Oh my God, I need to go there at one point. Let's just talk about prolapse, exactly like you asked, because you first question here on the TikTok. So in your body, prolapse occurs. It comes when an internal organ, well, depends on like uterus, maybe the bladder, maybe the rectum, it drops from its normal position. Okay, it drops from the normal position, and this is due to weakened pelvis muscles. Are you working out? Are you building your muscles? Are you strengthening your muscles? Because this is why this organ, it drops. This is why it goes down from the position where it is. It weakened pelvis. Also connective tissues are weakened, and this is why the organ, it goes down. And so physically, this prolapse, it's influenced by, like, for example, pregnancy, childbirth. I don't know exactly when did you start having this prolapse. If you want to give details, please comment in the chat. Also hormonal changes, especially in menopause. I am also menopausal for 5 years. So it's, you can see the area is not quite late last year. Okay. Yeah. Also, it might come from chronic pressure, maybe constipation, because when you have all of that thing which doesn't go, and then you push it, your organs weakens, muscles around there weakens, so constipation. Also, it can come from heavy lifting. I've seen very much a lot of people, yes, on the other side. Thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate you. Thank you, and I wish you to return a million times more back to you. Also from coughing, if it is that constant cough which doesn't go away and you have to push it, and you can feel it, yeah. It comes also from that weak connective tissues, from reduced muscle tone. It's happening in your physical body because the body is signaling a loss of structural support, okay? So that is prolapse. What is happening in the mind? Why is coming? Because that emotional prolapse is very much linked to, let me see what you're writing. It's quite late now, so I'm going to use my glasses to read because I was depressed. I slept on the couch for a year. My pelvis wasn't supported. There we are. And constipation. Exactly, my lovely. This is what's happening in your body with prolapse. Okay, you answered yourself. I just prompted you with a few, with a few things, but you answered yourself. But I think it's also emotional as well. Absolutely. And this is where we're going next, mind and spirit, because we are not only body, we are body, mind, and spirit. This is why I am passionate about holistic health. Holistic, and on this channel, you will find holistic health. I'm in therapy, but I think it's making it worse. I wonder why. I wonder why it's making it worse. It should make anyway. Let's just talk about a little bit in mind what is happening there emotionally. The prolapse is linked to is they said is hypertonic. Okay, well let's just understand it. Okay, emotionally, prolapse is linked to feeling unsupported in life. And think about your life right now. Do you feel unsupported? Okay, are you carrying too much responsibility alone, unsupported? Okay, do you have something for anxiety? Yes, lavender, peace, frankincense, balance. These are the best for anxiety. The best. My pelvic floor muscles is stuck in. Yes, it is absolutely. And think, but now we're talking mind, emotions, spirit. Okay, so think about. Thank you again for the roses. I really appreciate you. So, are you exhausted? From holding everyone together, from holding, like everything on your shoulders in tea? Yes, yeah, yeah. No, not in tea, my lovely. So, in capsules. If you bear with me about 1 or 2 minutes, so I can finish with prolapse for the Caribbean goddess. I love that. I love your name. So please bear with me so I finish that, and then we'll talk about anxiety. Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, we'll talk next about anxiety. Bear with me just a little bit, and then I'll show you how to take them. So, Caribbean goddess, you're exhausted, you're holding everything together, you are responsible for everyone else but yourself. You're feeling that you must be strong, but you don't have help, you don't have support. Everything needs to be done on your own, and this is often a deep sense of for the prolapse. Yeah, so this is what's happening in your spirit, spiritually. Your soul and is saying to you, let go, let go of of what is not serving you anymore. After years and years of carrying this on your own, overgiving to people from your energy, from everything. You give too much, okay? It's a call. This prolapse, it's a call to receive support. Allow yourself. What do you think it might happen if you ask for support? I know maybe you have pride, maybe you have, all of that. but it is so good to receive support. Not just give, receive as well. Releasing that belief that worth, self-worth, comes from holding everything together, comes from holding everything up. It's an invitation, my lovely. In the moment when you will understand that prolapse and in general all the diseases, including anxiety, it comes from, where is support, who is supporting me, who can I open myself to get support. Because here your conflict, it's about holding everything together on your own. In New Germanic medicine, and here again on this channel you will hear this. I have my lives are very well, I don't know if I should call it basic, but they are very the same, linear. We're talking body, mind, and spirit in regards to your diseases and ailments, and New Germanic medicine. And of course, I'll give you the oils. That is the structure of my lives. Nothing else, that's it. So from New Germanic medicine conflict, the prolapse is associated with a conflict of self-devaluation, especially in that feminine role. You feel I am no longer enough. I'm no longer strong enough. And this is why you get this prolapse, because it happened at a particular time. The fact that you slept on the couch, that was a trigger, but emotionally it started. I can't hold this role together. Your body, it's reflecting that emotional exhaustion through the loss of tissue tone, through the loss of muscle tone, through the drop of the organs, and so on. And this is why when self-worth and support are restored, so you ask for it, you ask for support, you go to self-worth again, the body can begin to stabilize and the healing truly starts. What oils do I recommend you in this? Apart from supplements, you will need that as well, and also workouts, and also, just gentle. It is a holistic, with not just body. But I know exactly, people said to me, Mahela, if I have whatever disease, I'm not going to say the name, especially with that one, CAN and so on, because I don't want them to block my life. But if you have that disease, how can I think about mind and spirit when it hurts? If I have, I don't know, digestive issues, or I have anxiety, or whatever disease they have, it is in the body. I feel it, it hurts, it's uncomfortable. So my mind, you explain to me mind and spirit, but I'm not there. Let me decline co-hosting. I'm very well, thank you for asking. Today I have a lot of energy, although it's 2:15 in the morning. I have a lot of energy. I'm just coming from the gym, so yeah. I'm full of energy and I love to connect with you here. So it's holistic. Geranium, the first one. And, we're going to do the capsule. And after that, I'm going to talk anxiety. So please, drop one in the chat if you're still here, please, because I want to understand if you left or you're still here. I want to see if you have the patience. I'm here. Lovely. Okay. My capsule went somewhere there. So I'm just giving the oils now for nice mate. I just came back from roller skating. Perfect, amazing. Okay, so I have my empty capsule. Okay, YouTube as well. You can see that it is an empty capsule. Okay, in which I'm going to I have heard baking soda works for candida overgrowth. Yeah, it is okay for candida overgrowth, this baking soda, but I am with oils. You know me. I am that crazy woman with the oils. So that's what I'm going to recommend first before any kind of baking soda and whatever. So we're coming back to prolapse, and then 1 minute, and then we go into anxiety. First oil is geranium, and I'm going to go and get it from here. You see that is geranium, okay? So we're putting here how is going to help you with prolapse geranium, because it supports that feminine balance and self-worth. So it works on the emotional and spiritual side, okay? So that's I have. What do you have? If you're telling me that you have geranium from another company but doTERRA, you're making a huge mistake by taking it internally. Oils apart from doTERRA, which are taken from the shop, are contaminated with fungi, molds, pesticides, insecticides, heavy metals. So you're doing worse to your body than taking nothing. Save up. Unfortunately, in the Caribbeans, we don't have doTERRA. You don't have doTERRA, and I understand you're looking for solutions, but don't, because the industry of the aromatherapy industry, the essential oil industry, is extremely contaminated. It's extremely adulterated. They are cutting corners, they are cutting costs, they are cutting everything just to make profit. So they will put 1 drop of frankincense, 1 drop of geranium, maybe sometimes even a quarter of a drop, and the rest, who knows what. And your body does not recognize the chemical compounds in that oil, and it will start like a siren. What is that? What is that? What is that you're putting in the body and on your body? And you're doing worse. You are doing worse than good, okay? I'll get this one. I'm here in America. Okay, in America, that's perfect. Unfortunately, in the Caribbeans, I have loads of people messaging me from there. I can't help the Caribbeans yet. Hopefully, doTERRA will open there soon. So in USA, if you want me as your consultant to guide you, to respond you to a question, to support you, to mentor you in this process, message me. Okay, first oil we had geranium, and the second oil I recommend is clary sage, which is also very good in menopausal, because it's that hormonal and I see messages from you guys. Please bear with me. I'm in my life now, so I can't respond. So clary sage. Okay, clary sage. And this is very good for hormonal and emotional support. Okay. What is your recommendation to help detox from my prologues? Yeah, I'm going to answer this after anxiety. And unfortunately, I don't have any moderators on my lives. So you either wait or you message me privately. What about majestic spur oils? No. What did I say? doTERRA only. The rest, no. Can you see black on white the tests? Can you? Can you see? Like literally, if you can show me right now that you can see the test from that majestic thingy, I don't even know. Anyway, here we're talking only doTERRA. I am not supporting other companies purely because I can't see the results, the tests, in the moment when we have I dropped it. I have to put it again. In the moment when we have to, I don't like when I do that because I don't want to waste drops. But sometimes, we do that. If I don't see the tests that an essential oils have been going through, I don't know if it's pure. And with doTERRA, you can see their tests done, black and white, what kind of, Kyrillic test, everything that an oil should go through. And you can sue them if these are not pure. And they say always 100% pure. So I know that my oils are pure, okay? So we're going to put them again because unfortunately I spilled it. So I put clary sage and the geranium. Hopefully this time they will stay in because The next one is frankincense, essential oil, and this is very powerful, very, very powerful. You should take it 100%. It's very grounding. It supports that inner strength. And also, it's about the oil of God. Thank you so much for the hearts. I really appreciate you. So it's the oil of connection with God. It's the oil of truth. It takes you that veil of, the veil that you have in front of your eyes. So now I'm going to close the capsule before I drop it again. And that's there we are. So this is the capsule with the essential oil, and here YouTube as well, and I'm going to take it right now. I normally deepen with about 30 oils here on my life. So that's what I recommend. We're going to anxiety. I know that I spoke more than a few minutes. Until I put my collagen, okay, until I put this, I want you to drop one in the chat if you're still here. So I know exactly if I should talk about anxiety or something else. I know that I spoke longer than I needed. Okay. Thank you so much, Caribbean Lady, for the roses. I really appreciate you. That's your way to say thank you, and I thank you as well. Thank you. So anxiety. Let's see exactly what is happening. Body, mind, and spirit. Thank you so much for the hearts, roses. TikTok is going mad here. YouTube, you can't send, roses and whatever we send on TikTok. So anxiety is a state of that chronic nervous system activation. This is what's happening to you. It physically involves a lot of pressure, a lot of overreaction to everything, and especially that overreaction of the sympathetic nervous system. Okay, that fight flight mode. This is what's happening. Of course, it comes with a lot of elevated cortisol in your body. Adrenaline is off the roof, huge. Okay, that rapid heartbeat, it's everywhere and everything. Yes, I have body tingling, lower back. Yeah, absolutely, because that what it comes with anxiety. You have also shallow breathing. Thank you so much for the shares. I really appreciate you. And of course, this comes with digestive discomfort, because it feels like everything drops into the gut. That it comes digestive discomfort, muscle tension, a lot of fatigue. You don't feel like doing anything. Your body is not broken. Try to understand that anxiety, the same as prolapse, the same as everything else, it's a signal to your body. You're not broken. Your body is under a lot of threat. It's under a lot of threat. Gut health is crucial. Absolutely, Chris. Absolutely. Gut health is our second, well, if we take it like that, but it's our second brain. Everything is happening there. If you have problems in the gut with your microbiome and so on, a lot of problem are starting from there. Okay, so your anxiety, it's a signal that you are under threat, you live in a lot of fear, you are under danger, and you are not present right now. And what's happening actually in your mind? Because what do we say? Body, mind, and spirit. So emotionally, psychologically, anxiety is related always to excessive worrying. You are worrying about everything. You're overthinking, making lists, um, overthinking. Is that fear of losing the control? It's again hypervigilance about people, situation. You anticipate the worst outcome. What if, if I do that? What if the world is ruining? What if tsunami comes? Whatever. You are anticipating the worst scenario. thoughts about Graves' disease and multiple nodules. If you have the youthfulness, if you have the patience, I will talk about that as next. Absolutely, gut is the solar plexus. Fix gut, regain. Absolutely, you're totally right. But again, spiritually, anxiety is about fear of losing control, hypervigilance, like I said, yeah, anticipation of the worst case scenario, um, willing to wait. Thank you for this. Yeah, it won't take long, but when a person tells me about the disease, I like to explain it because I don't know. I love to work on people's system of beliefs because until now they've seen anxiety from only one angle. And now with me explaining it, they will see it from different angles. Okay. Also, you'll have difficulty in trusting yourself, in trusting life, and the mind is trying to protect you. This is why it gives you that anxiety. But it doesn't, and you stay in that constant alert, which calls you, yeah, your spirit. What's happening spiritually with the anxiety? It symbolizes disconnection from your own soul, disconnection from your life mission, disconnection from the present moment, living too much in the future with that worrying, with predicting the worst case scenario, the worst outcomes. You live too much in the future instead of being present right now, here and now. You lack inner safety, you lack trust in yourself, let alone in other people. And your invitation, the anxiety is telling you, how can I return to the present moment? Live here. I don't know if you wake up in the morning. You might not wake up. Do you know how many people are not waking up? Tomorrow's day is not like a given. It's a present. This is why it's also called the present moment. So live here, live now. That's my advice. And not only my advice, your anxiety is inviting you for that. So where can I rebuild trust in myself and the life? Peace is coming from grounding, not from controlling everything. This is what's happening. New Germanic medicine conflict, that's what's coming next. The fear, you live in a lot of fear, so your conflict automatically it's related to fear. It's related to a shock conflict. What's happened in your life that you had a shock and you started to have anxiety? That feeling of sudden, you feel unsafe, you feel threatened by situations, by people, a lot of things like that. It's ongoing anticipation of danger. Oh, if I go out, if I do this, if I do that, it will happen this and that. And it's a lot of anticipation of the danger. And your nervous system, it stays, of course, in the survival mode, day after day after day. Even that the danger passed, it still stays in that fear. Yeah. What can help you? First and foremost, before anything else, what do you think I'm going to take out of my magic thing? What is the oil that you think I recommend first for anxiety? It's a very versatile oil. This one, yes, no doubt. It's an extremely versatile oil. It's good for everything. It calms you, calms your nervous system. It deeply calms you, okay? Very, very deeply. I'm going to take it because here it's almost 2:30 in the morning. After this live, I'm going to film my video and then I'm going to bed. I'm a bit of a night owl. Yes, I am. The next one is Balance. Let's see before I spill it. Balance, I normally don't, it's not for internal use. Thank you so much. What is that? Oh, Thunder Hammer. Wow. Wow. That's so cool. A thunder hammer. Thank you so much. I love it. I love that. Yeah. So balance. Okay. Balance. I'm going to take it internally. It's very grounding oil, and also it gives you that emotional stability. I'm going to take one drop internally. I don't recommend it for everyone internally. You need to have that courage, and also to be to have assumption. How do you call it? Assumed decision. To have an assumed decision, and I do it for my body. I don't know what it is. I will send roses. Oh, thank you. You're just so kind. That's all that I can say. You're very kind. Frankincense, which I already deepened with. I'm not going to put it again. And I'm going to put some copaiba, because this is alongside frankincense. It's one of the most anti-inflammatory oils that exists on the planet. I literally have nothing left almost. So I have to open it with my utensils, which is this one. So I have to be very careful how I do it, because I don't want to spill it. I have literally a drop or two. Let's see. 4. Wow. Is that the what's the oil brand? I only use doTERRA for 6 years. So doTERRA or doTERRA only. Again, if you want me to guide you on how many drops, because the drops that are good for me might not be might not be good for you. Okay, so this is why you need that mentoring, that guidance, that initiation into the oils. The first 1-2 months you will always need some guidance. After that, you will feel the oils intuitively. You will go to them. Oh, hang on, I don't need Mihaela to tell me, because intuitively I know exactly I have to go to copaiba. I have over 250 oils, over 250 oils here, and I don't ask my upline, oh, what shall I deepen with today? Let me see the oil that you put. Yeah, so, well, I just put copaiba, okay, copaiba, which is sourced from Brazil, by the way. So around me, I'm very careful with this thing, because again, I don't want to drop it. I have about three of these bags or boxes, how do you want to call them? So I have 2 here on this side. Okay, let me show you. 2 on there. And I have one on the left hand side. Let me see. And then thank you so much for still being here, YouTube. So I have here, and another oil that I recommend you is Adaptive. Adaptive, very good. It says exactly what it does on the tin. So Adaptive, okay, Adaptive, because it supports that stress response, and also it gives you that resilience. So this is why I recommend Adaptive. And then of course, Serenity is very good as well. You will need lifelong vitality pack, which is our vitamins, minerals, greens, omegas, also cellular regeneration, which is the alpha CRS. So you saw me taking another capsule. Yeah. And let me see, going back, I should make notes. I don't know exactly what I'm clicking on. I'm trying to see your question, but I don't know. I know exactly why I didn't see it, because it was grayed out. Yes. So, thoughts about Graves' disease and multiple nodules. Okay, don't forget I have also thyroid nodules. I discovered them sometimes in May 2019. So I'm supporting only with essential oils. Let's speak about Graves' disease. So this Graves' disease is clearly an autoimmune condition. It affects the thyroid, I also discovered my nodules in 2019. So let me see what your people are writing. Sean, mycotoxins. I'll speak to I have taken it. I can just put it in my. I love watching your videos. I was want to learn about cortisol. Okay, yeah, we can talk about cortisol as well, but people are just waiting here, and I know patiently. And we're talking about Graves now. Then I might speak about cortisol. Okay, cortisol. Yes. So Graves' autoimmune condition affecting the thyroid, your immune system, it's overstimulated by also overstimulates the thyroid gland. Physically, what's happening, because we're talking body, mind, and spirit, you have that excess thyroid hormones production, and this is why it gives you this hyperthyroidism. Okay, again, you have that rapid heartbeat. I've experienced it with people that I guide. I don't have Graves. I just have nodules around my thyroid. That's it. You experience weight loss. That person that I'm guiding from my team, I know that her weight went really, really low when she was diagnosed with Graves. Also, you have heart intolerance. Yeah, anxiety. It comes with anxiety. It comes with tremors. It comes with fatigue. Uh, it's all of that. I don't know if you're still here. You can talk to me in the comments and tell me if there is anything that I said while I'm making another capsule, because I love to deepen with my capsules. I agree. Okay, so you also have like sleep disturbances. You don't sleep very well. Your circadian rhythm, it's all over the place. You have hormonal imbalances. How old are you? Are you going through menopause or premenopause? I'm interested, about that. Can you do a video on anxiety, please? I think I have one. And I'll tell you exactly where it is. Okay, so Conjo, please right now go on my profile. I'm 48. I'm also 48 in March. So yeah, not still 47 for a month and a half. So Conjo, go on my profile, and you'll see there 3 playlists. First of them is about oils, conditions, ailments, diseases. First one. And one of them, I start like this. Do you suffer from anxiety? Do you suffer from... So please go and watch it and tell me, confirm here in the chat that you've seen it. 100% I remember having that video. Go and find it. It's not a long playlist. Okay? I'm waiting for your feedback, Conjo. So that's my capsule here. In the mind, what's happening with the Graves in the mind? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you have a lot of inner pressure, and you have that inner pressure to perform because other people are are expecting a lot from you. Okay, you have that constant urgency, rat race. When it is about thyroid, it's about time and the way that you perceive time. You think everything needs to be an urgency. You're feeling rushed. You feel that you have a fear. You live in a fear of slowing down. For you, everything needs to be rushed. rushed, okay? So you have a fear of slowing down. You are very much of a perfectionist, and this is why you have high expectations from you. And the same with others around you. They have high expectations from you as well. And your boundaries are quite zero there, you know? And your mind feels that I must do more and more because I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I have to do everything today. Do more and be more and move faster. Everything it's about that time, and you can't stop. If you stop, you panic. You panic. Okay, that's me. What is this from? Well, we're talking here graves. You know, graves. So if you have graves, then yeah, this is what I'm explaining. Okay, let me put some more oils. I'm putting Meta Power as I don't have graves. Okay, no, but someone asked me about graves, so I'm just responding. This is why I'm not saying that you have grapes, but yeah, someone asked me about, they want to understand the grapes from the body, mind, and spirit perspective. So spiritually, graves, it will, means disconnection from your natural rhythm because of that rushing all the time, disconnection from timing. You have difficulty in resting, difficulty in, life space. You're living in constant fight and flight mode. That's what's happening, my lovely. That's what's happening. Your invitation, this disease is there to invite you to open your mind and heart. Where am I rushing? Where am I rushing in this life instead of trusting life, trusting the process? What's happening if I allow myself to slow down? What might happen in my life if I allow myself that? Healing begins when presence replacing urgency. Presence, right now, present, be present, okay? I don't know exactly why I have some oil on my desk. Yeah. So your new Germanic medicine conflict is about rushing. It's about that time conflict. I must hurry or I lose everything in my life. You have a fear of not being enough. And this is coming, we know that from the childhood wounds. I just lifted something, so I'm moving my hand. So I must hurry or I'll lose everything. Is that fear of not being enough or not good enough? Go back to my YouTube channel. I hope you subscribed by now because I've seen you quite a lot on my videos, on my lives. So go to my YouTube channel. I have 2 videos there on childhood wounds, part 2 and part 1. And yeah, that will be amazing if you're able to see them. The shock, it's related to deadlines. You have a lot of deadlines which you put yourself. You have a lot of pressure, and you also have that survivor urgency. So that's what's happening. I'm going to deepen with On Guard right now. On Guard is the oil of protection, and this is not protection only from environmental threats. Is also against people which are coming towards me and you and everyone else who wants to deepen with On Guard, and stealing your energy. Is those vampires, with those toxic people which are coming to steal your energy. So I'm going to put a few drops of this. Yeah, depends on how many I feel. I already have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 oils so far. Okay, 9 oils, and I have quite a few drops from each oil. For graves, it's a lot that I recommend, including our PB Assist, which is our probiotics. It's a must. After I take this capsule, I'm going to take this. Probiotics, enzymes, LLVs, which is our minerals, greens, omegas, cellular regeneration. It is that foundational support for energy, for endocrine balance. I recommend you balance. I recommend you lavender, frankincense, copaiba for graves, and also the salubel. Salubel, very important. Let me see if I can show you Salubel. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I normally put on my thyroid and support it. Just like that. Okay? So I'm going to deepen with helichrysum right now before we go into cortisol, because we said that we're going to, again, you know, YouTube, you're very good. You're very good in being here. You know, I normally have very, very little people watching from YouTube, because it's, yeah, I don't know, it's a platform where I'm still building up. So let me deepen with the helichrysum. This one. Thank you so much watching from the Philippines. Yeah, I think I always see you. Let me see your name again. Youthfulness. I always see you on my lives. So you are quite a regular watcher. I think so. Please confirm if that's true. So I put some helichrysum, and we're talking next about cortisol, because you said you would like to learn more about cortisol, correct? Yes. I love you. I love Philippines. And now it takes me to a little story, and I'm going to say to you, I had a boss when I worked in social services, and he said, before I worked in social services, I used to be like a pub, like a restaurant manager. And I had people from Germany working for me, people from Philippines, people from I don't know where. And where I knew that in the moment when the people from Germany were working, you know, like the waiters and so on, I will have complaints because they were a bit more harsh. But he also said, when I had people from Philippines, from, you know, Malaysia, from that part of the world, I had so many compliments. So the furthest that I went into the East, it was Japan. So I've been 2024, I've been to Japan. Loved it. It's like going into the future. It's like going into the future. Honestly, it's just something else. Japan. Yeah. I would love to go back there. So I'm going to deepen with oregano now, because I have just a little bit more into my capsule, and I don't want to close it before I put 1, 2, 3. Right, so that's it. I made another capsule. Okay, another capsule. So we're taking it. Cortisol. I hope you're still here. If you're not, I'm going to speak anyway, because this live is recorded on YouTube, and there might be people who are watching this like in replay. So they might find themselves, like identify themselves with the disease and how to look at it. Cortisol, from the body perspective, it's literally that vital survival hormone. Okay, it's produced by the adrenal glands, and it is. I'm interested in cortisol. Thank you. Okay, amazing. I'm glad that you're still here. Probably the person who first put the question left. Of course, people come and go because they have work or other priorities. So the role of the cortisol is to regulate blood sugar. It's also to control inflammation in your body. It supports the blood pressure, and also it helps the body to respond to stress. But if the problem, I will say, the problem appears when the cortisol stays elevated for too long. So high periods of, you know, yes, you got the video, but you don't put the oil. But I recommend the oil there. In that video, thank you so much for the feedback first. I do say the oil. If you have anxiety, use those oils. So is that I'm going to look at. Don't I say the oils? Or what do you mean? What do you mean when you say you don't put the oil? What do you mean by that? I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, so the problem with cortisol, we said that it starts when it is elevated for too long. Okay, and this is coming from chronic fatigue. It comes from weight gain, especially around the belly. Okay, it comes from insomnia because your circadian rhythm it's all over the place. You didn't say what oils we need to use. I'm going to look at that video. I am 100%, and I can bet with you right now that I did. I always give recommendations. Go and watch it until the end. That means that you didn't watch it until the end. Go and watch it again. When I say, do you suffer from anxiety? I think I had a blue jumper. I'm good at this kind of details. So go back and watch it until the end, and you'll see that I do recommend oils there. So again, I'm coming back to cortisol right now. Elevated cortisol comes from insomnia, it comes from anxiety, it comes from palpitations, that hormonal imbalance that you have, immune suppression, and the body is not broken. It's overprotecting you. In the mind, what's happening there, while I'm making another capsule because I need to deepen with my oils, I'm going to put tea tree this time. Let me see, because I can't read that. Konjo, can you please go back there to that video and tell me what oils do I recommend in that video? I will be very curious. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mauluf. I hope I did pronounce it correctly. So, making another capsule, and this is with tea tree. Okay, I put a few drops. I'm very curious, Konjo, what oils I recommend. After this, I'm going to watch it myself. So, in the mind, cortisol. Mentally, high cortisol is linked to more love. Okay. You see, if I don't read it correctly, that means I can't see correctly. My reading is. I need the glasses. Anyway, so high cortisol is linked to constant alertness, overthinking. You have that difficulty in switching off. You don't have a button, that you switch off. Oh, hang on, it's time to switch off. You're feeling unsafe, especially, or I will say, even when nothing is wrong, but you feel constantly unsafe. I'm going to deepen with cypress. And your mind, of course, believes that I must stay alert or something bad will happen. And that is elevating your cortisol. Yes, it keeps the nervous system permanently activated. This is what's happening, because you can't chill. You can't chill. No, thank you. I don't want to co-host. I know that people do like that, but I don't. So I turned it off. Okay, and it keeps your nervous system permanently activated. And what is happening in your spirit? Spiritually, cortisol, especially cortisol imbalances, it reflects, that living in survival mode, you lack trust in life, you lack trust in people. I'm going to deepen with coriander now. Coriander, okay, it's disconnection from rest, it's disconnection from pleasure, it's disconnected from softness, and you stay in that alertness all the time. You are allowed to rest, my lovely. You are allowed to rest, to feel life. You are allowed to feel safe right now in this moment. You are allowed. I know it's coming from the childhood wounds when you didn't feel safe and you had to be alert all the time because of that situation. But At the moment, you're safe. Imagine that little you and say, Mahela, hug her. You're safe right now. You're safe. You are allowed to rest. And of course, healing cortisol, it requires permission to slow down. It, not necessarily discipline, not more discipline. It requires the permission to slow down. Hi, good night. How was your day today? Very good. The day was amazing. I allowed myself to chill. I connected with people. I responded to a lot of questions that they had. Yeah, there are a lot of anxious people which are messaging me, and I'm here to support. I'm here to serve the people who are messaging me. So, also, how was your day? I'll be curious as well. I'm going to deepen with wild orange. Let's see where the wild orange is. And I said I'm going to take my probiotics and I didn't, but I will. Wild orange. Okay, wild orange. Amazing, amazing, amazing citrus. Very good for detoxing, gentle detox. So, in New Germanic medicine, I'm going to count towards the end how many oils I deepened with. And now I'm taking my probiotics. Okay, take one, two, one. It's enough, not two. So let me see what you're writing there. My name is Sunil Hamid and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. My day was wonderful. Wonderful and great to connect with you, Sunil. It's lovely to meet you. Okay, I'm glad that you had a wonderful day. That's lovely. And I salute you from Trinidad. Yes, it's great. So I'm going to take my probiotic, okay? Oh, yes, it's bliss. No, bliss. Bliss. This one, I think I will go on capsules next time just because I can feel that fish taste. The being plant-based, for me, yeah, it's okay. It's not disturbing me, but I can feel that fish taste. And I haven't eaten fish in almost 30 years. I don't know, 1997. Yeah, 18 years. No, 28 years. 1997. You would do the calculations. At this time, almost 3 o'clock, I can't do the calculations anymore. So, New Germanic medicine, cortisol, cortisol dysregulation is linked to chronic survival conflict, long term fear, insecurity, uncertainty. That's what's happening. And of course, feeling unsupported and constantly under threat. That's what's happening there. It's often no single shock, it's ongoing stress without any kind of resolution. That's what's happening. So stay with me because I'm going to make another capsule and I'm going to take my omegas after this, but I need another capsule. So, what do I recommend for lowering the cortisol and also for nervous system regulation? First and foremost, balance. Okay, balance, because it's grounding, is giving you safety. Then adaptive, another oil which I already deepened with. Stress response, very, it's supporting you a lot. Lavender as well, it's calming that parasympathetic activation. Copaiba, I deepened with this is why some oils will always be in my daily wellness. It supports relaxation, it supports sleep. And of course, serenity. Serenity is another oil that I recommend. Let's see where it is. So I'm going to put it there. Serenity normally it's not for internal use, but because I am an assumed individual, I will take it one drop. For me, it's absolutely fine. There are people which are taking internally even deep blue, even wintergreen, purify oils, which I have never taken them internally. I literally in doTERRA over 300 oils I have. I think out of these 300 oils, I have fingers on my hands how many I didn't take them internally. So up to 10 oils, up to 10, I haven't. The rest, all of them I take them internally. I did sometimes I take this, sometimes I take that. The next oil after balance, not for lowering the cortisol, but what I take daily, it's Zengest, because this is supports the my gut, my microbiome, my digestive system. It's the rocket oil, so I'm going to take a few drops of this. Also, what I recommend for lowering the cortisol is frankincense. It supports that hormonal balance. Yeah, I need to do the puzzle. Yeah, I managed. Is the oil of truth, is the oil of God. Yeah, it's cellular regeneration, frankincense. I recommend it a lot daily, even to people with CAN ... Okay. So also lifelong vitality pack, because that will support your adrenals, you support your energy, and also the resilience. And the message in regards to the cortisol is like, high cortisol doesn't mean weakness. It's the body protecting you for too long, because you put a lot of pressure on you. And when safety returns, then cortisol will normalize. Okay. So before you start asking me another question, I'm going to deepen with my oils. I can't find it. Can you share it with me so I can order it? So I can order it for anxiety. Can you drop me a message right now saying anxiety, and I will look for that video after, Konjo. And also, which country do you live in? I need to know if we can ship there, because if you're in the Caribbean or in Africa, we don't ship to all of those areas. So which country do you connect from? I'm going to deepen with DDR. Okay, thank you, USA. Perfect. Yeah, we do ship to USA. doTERRA, it is a USA company. So yes, if you message me anxiety, and I'll share that video with you straight away after this live. So DDR Prime, okay. Okay, so let me see the YouTube if there is any more questions. Let me so thank you. What is the arthritis remedy? I heard you mention in a video. Yes, I all the time get questions about arthritis, because there are a lot of people with this, and I'm going to speak to you, body, mind, and spirit, so you will understand. Let me see your name again. Billy. Okay, Billy. So you understand it from another perspective. Probably you just thought about the body right now, or until now, and you know that arthritis is is an inflammatory condition of the joints. Okay, and this is leading to a lot of pain. Probably you're in a lot of pain. You have stiffness, especially in the morning. You have swallowing, like swelling, yeah, in the body. You have that reduced mobility as well, morning stiffness, and so on. Okay, so you thought more from the perspective of the body, because physically you feel it, it's there, the inflammation is in your body, it's producing your all of that I said, okay. But also, maybe it's hard to understand that or to believe, but inflammation in the body, it's also a protective response, not the enemy. And People see diseases as enemies, but your immune system is reacting because it perceives danger or overload. Okay, and this is why it is all of that. I have my capsule here. So let's just look a little bit from the mind, which is the emotional, the psychological, okay, and then spiritually, because this is when you address all the three of them, this is when healing starts. So, if you have this condition, like arthritis, on the mental, on the emotional level, you have, like a long held resentment, a lot of bitterness. And drop me in the chat there because I would like to understand, who do you have that resentment for? Until I deepen with my oil called lemon, okay, and YouTube there as well. I need to order frankincense for cortisol. I'm in the US. If you message me, I've been on your live, I will help you open your account. You'll buy frankincense, and then I'll guide you. I have a WhatsApp community whereby everyone, which of course they need to agree to be in that community, but we post a lot of how to use oils, things with information that you don't find anywhere else. Joanna, I don't know if she's here on the live. Also, Karima, they are all in that WhatsApp group, and they asked me at some point, where did you get all of this information? How? And so on. So there, I bring a lot of value for the people who are choosing me as their consultant, as their mentor, as their anything that you want to call it on your journey. Okay, I'm interested to join the group. Yeah, but you need to message me so we can discuss after this live. Okay, visibility is restricted. Whatever. Not from you. I'm talking TikTok. I just got a message there popping up. So in the mind, what is happening when you have arthritis? Long held resentment, long held bitterness. You're feeling threatened, my lovely. But of course, a lot of people are feeling threatened, but you think that it is unfair, threatened unfairly. But I haven't done that and I haven't done that. And this is what it is. This is why you've got arthritis. You have that difficulty in letting go. I don't know if I put lemon or not. I put it there. Maybe I did, but it doesn't matter. I'm putting more. Okay. So you have that difficulty in letting go the past events. And this is why you've got arthritis. You have rigidity in thinking. And this is why you've got arthritis. Because what it is in you, in terms of body, mind, and spirit, it will reflect as well to the outside. So rigidity in thinking, rigidity in bones, stiffness, and so on that we mentioned. Okay? And again, your mind is saying to you, I feel like burping. Okay. So I had to endure too much and I wasn't, well, and it wasn't right. I had to endure a lot in my life, but that wasn't right. So that kind of, unfairness that you think, and the stiffness in those joints, it mirrors that mental and emotional stiffness. That's what it is. This is why in the see what's happening. If you just let it go, if you chill, if you just chill spiritually, arthritis is inviting you to soften, to be flexible. Be flexible. Nothing will go wrong. Just be flexible. Forgiveness, again, it invites you to have forgiveness for yourself and for the others because you find it hard to forgive. Your deepest lesson in regards to arthritis is where in my life I'm holding on instead of flowing, instead of letting go. Yeah, because healing, it begins when that resistance is turns into acceptance. Anyway, I hope you understand. Please drop me in the chat. I need to see you're still here because you asked the question and I don't see any interaction. Meantime, I'm going to put some cinnamon. Cinnamon, it's one of the oils which is very hot. Okay, drop one in the chat, please, if you're still here and you oops, another drop went on the desk. Tonight I think I'm not very good with there we are. I'm not very good with holding these oils. My friends, my best friends. Okay, and after this I'm going to take my omegas. The new Germanic medicine conflict in regards to the arthritis is related to self-devaluation conflict. I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, in relation to movement, to performance, and to the duty. That's what it is, because it's often linked to family, it's linked to work, it's linked to responsibility, and joints relate to direction in life. Joints, okay? The pain, when someone feels that pain, is because they cannot move forward freely, and that causes you problems with the arthritis. So for this, for the inflammation in the body, for discomfort that you are feeling, deep blue is the best oil. A deep blue, we have a few options. We have deep blue oil, and we have the same oil but in the touch version, which is easier to apply, and we also have the touch version which is diluted. So again, let's say that I have an issue with my shoulder. So if I do that and then you put on your shoulder, I'll show you how to use it. Okay, and then you massage it. That's how, but you have to massage it deeply. Okay, also from the deep blue, we have the cream deep blue rub, which you put it like that. I'll show you. So there is a cream there, okay, and then you massage it. That's how you use the cream. Very easy. It's super cooling. It's lovely, it's soothing the joints. It soothes the muscles. Very, very good. One of the best products I ever come across. And also for people who love this, we have the deep blue stick. I love the deep blue stick, and it is also with copaiba. I'm almost finishing. I have to take another one. It's almost finished. I'm just scraping it from the bottle. So how do I do that? I take a little bit with, unfortunately, I have to scrape it, but normally what it is, you just rub it in like this when it is new. But yeah, because I don't have it, I have to put it like that and then massage it. Okay. So this is what's happening with the deep blue. It's super powerful. Then I recommend copaiba because it supports that inflammatory balance. I recommend frankincense. It's cellular and immune support. Balance, it will calm you a lot. Okay. And also forgive. Forgive, it's another oil. Let me take it from here, and we have it in the 5 milliliter version, and we have it in the touch version. So how do you put it? Exactly in the same way. So you apply it, okay, you apply all over the place, but with intention. It's very important when you use an oil to use it with intention. So forgive. I let go. I let go those people. I let go that situations and so on. So this is how you say it with intention, kind of like affirmations. That affirmation that we're talking about. Also, you need supplements. You need our LLVs. Okay. You need our especially from the 3 jars. We have the VM, vitamins, minerals, we have the alpha CRS, and we have the omegas. You need the alpha CRS because that it supports inflammatory pathways. Okay, so that's going to be. I'm going to take my omegas now. So stay here and see exactly how do I take it. As I said, the next time I'm going to take it as a capsule. I prefer as a capsule rather than the sachet, because the sachet, it has that taste of a fish, which I particularly I don't eat fish, so for me it's a bit strange. Like it hits me. So I'm going to do like this, and then I'm opening. Very easy to take. I must admit, this is very easy to take, and especially when I'm not on camera, I just literally put it in my mouth. But because on camera I have to be careful with the angle. Okay, so let's do this. Why do I drink straight away? Because I feel that fish taste. There are, if you love the fish taste, you'll have no problem. But if you don't, like I don't eat fish, then yeah. However, I still take my supplement because I need omegas. Omegas are protecting the brain, the heart, everything. It's super important. So yeah, omega fatty acids. Okay, so I'm going to put on. I'll speak a little bit about the omegas because I can't see any other questions. So omega fatty acids that I just take are essential fats. Essential fats, because your body cannot produce them and cannot function if it doesn't have them. So you must obtain them from food or from supplements. Omega fatty acids are not something that the body produces them. And this is why it's very important, the supplementation, or you eat, because they are crucial. If you don't have them daily, they are crucial for your brain function. And I know beyond any kind of taste and stuff like that, I want to support my brain function. I want to support my heart health. I want to support my hormonal balance. I'm a woman at 48 with menopause and with thyroid nodules and so on. I need to support my balance, hormonal balance. I want to support my inflammation regulation, joints, yeah, being menopausal, skin health. They are These omega-3 fatty acids are responsible for all of this. And the deficiency in them, if you don't have enough, people are messaging me with all sorts of deficiencies. Why did you leave yourself so late? You should take these supplements, because the food, as much as you want to get them from the foods are not the same like 30, 40 years ago. It's so different. And if you have deficiency, okay, you will have a lot of inflammation in your body, joint pain, brain fog, mood imbalances, you'll have dry skin, you'll have hormonal issues, and so on. Because omega-3, it helps the body resolve and reduce that inflammation, not suppress it. And of course, into your mind, we said omega-3 are supporting the brain, which comes with emotional stability, it comes with mental clarity, it comes with a stress resilience, very important, okay? And of course, people, when their omega-3 is low, people will experience irritability, anxiety, low moods. This is why I recommend it when you ask me for what do I recommend for anxiety. Omega-3. It's important. Okay? You have difficulty focusing, and the mind becomes very reactive instead of responsive. when you have low, when you have deficiency of omega-3, okay? Your spirit, omega-3 represents fluidity. It represents flexibility, adaptability. It represents emotional flow. So flow with life instead of fighting it. Dryness in the body, it very much and very often reflects emotional dryness or depletion. Okay? The conflict, if you have a Germanic conflict, you know, new Germanic medicine conflict, like fat, the omega-3 essential fats, or fatty acids, it relates to protection and to nourishment. So deficiency, it symbolizes like feeling unsupported. So it's important to have it in your life, you know, feeling like life is hard, it's always beating me, it's unsafe, life, it's all of that. And this is why take that supplement, you know. Also, together with polyphenol. I'm going to take one now, deep blue polyphenol. Remember, I showed you the oil, I showed you the cream, I showed you when I applied them, I showed you the stick. We also have deep blue polyphenol. Okay, so I'm going to take one right now, because going to the gym and in general being an active person, the deep blue polyphenol, it will support that inflammatory pathways. Okay, so I'm going to take one capsule. Very good. Okay. Also, the omegas are also high in polyphenols themselves. So it's a win-win to all the. Before I close the live, I'm going to take something to. So I have a personal journey of weight loss. About 2 years and 8 months ago, I started with. Well, I was obese. I had insulin resistance. I had a fatty liver. You name it. It was very tough there. Very tough. Let me see what questions there are on YouTube. Arthritis. Okay. Yeah, it's basically the same as I said in my video. But yeah, if you call it is not a, I had a video where I said that arthritis is not a disease, it's a lack of warmth. So go and watch it. They're right there. So okay, before so I said about my personal journey in regards to weight loss, and yeah. Uh, Part of my weight loss journey is the Meta Power system. And the Meta Power system, it's made of the collagen that you saw me putting it into my drink. Also, the system is made from the Meta Power Recharge, which is our magnesium. The oil, which I also took, if you're here from the beginning, it's the beetlets, which I take out and about when I go and I have cravings. It also comes with the Meta Power soft gels, which I'm going to take now 3 of them. Okay, 3 soft gels. Just 1 second to put them like that. 3. Okay. And what does it do this? It keeps the fat cells flat so they don't mature. And it also comes with Meta Power Assist, which is also keeps that insulin resistance stable and under control, even when you eat a lot of carbs and so on. And with this said, my glass is almost finished, and I still have 7 people, which I applaud you. I applaud you for the patience, and I applaud you for being here and not giving up. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that, and also one person on YouTube. Well done. Really well done. I'm so proud of you. I really thank you. And you know me, I'm coming live every single day. Every I'm streaming on YouTube here, I'm streaming on TikTok, and I applaud you. Really well done. Because listen to one person for 1 hour and a half, it's not easy. It's not easy. Thank you so much. MB, you're still here. What can I say? Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, I'll see you tomorrow, kind of the same time. I can't wait. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to close the YouTube first. Thank you and bye bye. Good night, good day, wherever you are in the world. Okay, thank you so much